What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Tim's Sports Talk. And today we have another play-by-play. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers flying across the country to take on the Las Vegas Raiders. We have two 1-1 teams, very different teams in my opinion. We have an older quarterback in Jimmy G, experience, and we have a young quarterback in Kenny Pickett. Some decent weapons on both teams. Defensively, I think the Steelers are much better than the Raiders, but we'll see if the Raiders play a lot better than they did last week against one Buffalo. But let me get the chat up here. What's up, everybody? Get the chat a brewing. What up, Just Know? How you doing? Get this. Wish there was a way to do this beforehand, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Anyway, hopefully you guys hear me all right. You know me, with all the technical difficulties. I'm going to go with start a poll. Who do you got? Who do you got? Do you have the Steelers? Or do you have, let's win, baby, Raiders? There you go. Start poll. We got all right. Did I copy this? Do the live chat. What up, Aganman? What up, Mark? Dolphins, that's a message. Yeah, the Dolphins went absolutely ridiculous. 70 points. The first time, I heard it was the first time somebody scored 70 points since this, 66, I think I heard? And then the most yards in a game since like 51? Did I hear that right? I don't know. It's 70 points in a game is absurd. Anyway, all right. So the matchup predictor gives the Raiders a slight edge here, 50-49. I tend to agree just because Kenny Pickett's offensive line is absolutely horrible. I do think the Raiders probably should have a slight edge here, considering Jimmy G is a guy that he just wins, man. He just wins. It seems like wherever he goes, he gets dubs. So going against a young quarterback, I mean, he only has 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, does Kenny Pickett on the season so far. Najee Harris is yet to really get going. Jimmy G also has Davante Adams to throw to, the experienced receiver. I do love George Pickens a lot, but he's not quite a Davante Adams yet, or ever maybe, because Davante Adams, one of the best receivers in the league right now. But all right, here we go. Get this going. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? Some decent weapons. What happened to Davante Adams? Oh, no, Davante Adams obviously is a premier weapon, but, you know, when I say weapons, I'm talking about as a whole. Raiders obviously do have Josh Jacobs in the backfield as well. Let me get the depth charts up here, and that'll tell us who is injured. So the Steelers look pretty healthy. That's good news for them. And then the Las Vegas Raiders depth chart. And then as far as their situation as well, yeah, they're pretty healthy also. No big problems here. Yeah, I think the Raiders should be slight favorites. I do love me some Max Crosby. They went after and got Tyree Wilson in the first round, so he can get after the quarterback. I love Trayvon Merrick. He hasn't quite panned out in the NFL like I wanted him to, but I do like him. I want to see Michael Mayer get some action today. I know he's the backup tight end right now to Austin Hooper. I loved me some Michael Mayer coming out of Notre Dame. Speaking of another tight end, Darnell Washington is over on the Pittsburgh side. I love that. But yeah. And the Cowboys lost. We aren't dead yet. That's right. Tim, did you see T Swift? I sure did not. The only Swift I care about is DeAndre. The record for most points scored is 72. Wow. And then no, it wasn't 72. It wasn't 72. Yeah, I'm almost positive. Well, was it 72-41 or something with us versus the Giants? I don't know. Coach Ryan's and CJ Stroud's first Texans win, baby. There you go. I like the D'Amico Ryan's hire. I really do. And I'm glad CJ had a big day. I went and picked up Tank Dell in my fantasy, so good for them. Cardinals did win. Hilarious. Dallas wasn't looking so hot. Let the day of excuses begin. Yeah. You know, I think the Cardinals are extremely well coached. They are not the most talented team by any stretch, but man, they are well coached. They've taken a lead in every game so far. They just haven't been able to survive until this week against the Cowboys. Good adjustments, I'm assuming, by the coaching to be able to actually hold on to the lead. But man. Yeah, Broderick Jones was a guy I was not a super fan of. I'm looking at the Steelers roster right now. They went ahead and drafted Broderick Jones in the first round. He is their backup. And considering this offensive line is one of the worst in the league, your first-round pick can't find his way onto the starting lineup. That is pretty bad. I thought Broderick Jones was going to be more of a guard at the next level. He's got great athleticism, but he didn't seem to me like a premier tackle at the next level. Seems like the Steelers agree. They only won by 50. T Swift was at Arrowhead with Kelsey's mom. Oh, I did hear about apparently Kelsey and Taylor Swift are talking, so there you go. That's cool. Dolphins had 565 rushing yards. Yeah. 565 rushing yards? That is absurd. Rushing yards? Where is it? There it is. 560 rushing yards? No, where did you see that? 565. Yeah, no. They had 350 rushing yards, which is still absurd. And then they had 376 passing yards. So 726 total yards of offense is disgusting. Disgusting. They had 5 rushing touchdowns. That's just stupid. The Dolphins not breaking those records today was disrespectful. It's hard to break those records in today's NFL because the clock used to stop a lot more back in the day, so the games lasted a lot longer. Like, the time of day didn't last as long because obviously they didn't have TV and a bunch of commercials and to make things drag out and long half times, blah, blah, blah. But the actual time, like, the amount of plays was a lot more. Tim, did you see McDaniel memes that Broncos lost to the ball boy? No, I didn't see that. Oops, sorry, I misread that. No worries. 350 yards of rushing is ridiculous. If it was 565 yards of rushing, I would have gone nuts. No, they kneeled. They could have broken the yards and points record. Did you see McDaniel? No, sorry. All right, here we go. Speaking of McDaniels, there's Josh McDaniels dapping up some of his players, not teammates. And there's Jimmy G, former backup to Tom Brady, supposed to be the heir to the throne in New England. But they ended up letting go of Jimmy for a second-round pick, won another Super Bowl or two. And now Jimmy G going over to San Francisco, making it to a Super Bowl, could not win it. And now here at the Raiders. If they had Waddle, they would have broke the record, but who knows? Yeah, that's crazy. They didn't even have Waddle. I want to see somebody's fantasy team that somebody went ahead and just put in all Miami people. Like, somebody had to have done it. Some Miami fan had to have had an all Miami team. And how many points did they end up with? All right, here's the opening kickoff. It's the Raiders kicking it off to the Steelers. There's the kick, and it will be a touchback for the Steelers. Kenny Pickett coming on the field for the first time tonight at his own 25-yard line. Kenny Pickett struggling early on in this season. Let's see if they can't get something going. It's really, I feel bad for him because his offensive line is atrocious. He's a young quarterback trying to figure it out. He's got weapons over there. I love George Pickens. I love Allen Robinson. Najee Harris, a really good running back. Pat Freiermuth and Darnell Washington. Good weapons. But the offensive line has been a disaster. Here we go. Single back formation. Robinson in motion. Stays on the left side, though. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Harris. Harris jumping over the tackler. Now slips it. Gets to the edge. Cuts it back up. And gets a gain of 5 on the first run. And that's pretty much all Najee Harris. Offensive line not helping him out. Another evening with Kenny Pickett. Yep. How many points do you think Raheem brought today? Raheem, 4 touchdowns? In my league, I think he had like 55 points in my league or something stupid. Here we go. Put some man in motion. Pickett in the shotgun. 2 receivers stacked on top of each other to the right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Here is Harris. Harris will barrel forward and get a gain of about 4. Setting up 3rd and 1. Nichols on the tackle. So Najee Harris getting the ball a couple of times early today. I like it. I like it. Use that big boy. He doesn't get great yards per carry. Again, this offensive line, disastrous. But he can fall forward. He has a huge frame. He's like a baby Derrick Henry out of Alabama. Here we go. Offset I formation to the right. Freiermuth in motion left to right. Takes the snap. Hands off to the fullback up the middle. And he is going to get stuffed. Wow. Connor Hayward. Wow, you handed off to Connor Hayward. The 3rd string tight end / fullback here. Interesting call. I mean, I don't hate fullback runs, but man, great job there by the Raiders forcing a punt here with now because they lost a half a yard. Here comes the punt from Presley Hardman. There's the kick. High kick, and it should be returned here around the 10-yard line. Little shake and bake. Not a lot of movement, though, and he is going to go nowhere. Lot of this, but not anything going forward. Not good. So Kenny Pickett is just Pittsburgh's version of Sam Howell? Yeah. Howell has a higher percentage. Chargers just ran that same play with the same result. Stop running it. Yeah. I'm done with the staff, both offense and defense. Sam didn't have a chance today. And if they play like this, they won't win another game. The classic Roger Week 3 statement. Here we go. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Jacob motions out way to the left. And now Mayer motions out to the right. Empty backfield set here for Jimmy G. 1st and 10 at their own 12. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. Quick throw over to the right side. Has his man is Devontae Adams. And he'll get a gain of what looks like 5. Patrick Peterson coming up and making the tackle immediately. Jacobs wins my fantasy. Good luck. Bears in shambles, 0-3. Yeah, and I had I went to school in Northern Illinois, so I know a lot of Bears fans. They thought that this season was going to be so great. They loved their GM and he making all these moves, and yeah, they're in shambles. 3 receivers to the left, takes the snap, handoff up the middle here for Jacobs. Jacobs will only get a gain of about a yard on that one. So 3rd down and 4 coming up for the Raiders. Cowboys lost. Is hilarious that they lost. It's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Everyone had Cardinals going 0-17, right? The Bears are on 13-game win streak. Every time Washington fans look, they have it. Oh, gosh, what? Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. 3rd and 3. Takes a snap. Jimmy looking to his right side, going to the right side, and incomplete, not on the same page as Davante Adams. 4th and 3. And that'll be another punt here. 2 3-and-outs to start this game. Look at Joey Porter Jr., the rookie second-round pick. Playing really well there on Davante Adams, but it was really Jimmy G had a poor throw. They were not on the exact same page. Adams didn't cut back as soon as Jimmy expected. Here we go. A.J. Cole to punt it away. There's the kick. And standing on his own 33 to catch it, and he will return it as Calvin Austin. Austin with a nice move, cutting it up the middle, spinning off a tackler, and he's going to get tackled at about the 48-yard line. There is a flag on the play, but beautiful return there by Calvin Austin, the little shifty guy slipping through the defense. Holding. Receiving team number 42, so that great return will be negated. Pierre gets called for the holding. Thanks, Noah. Appreciate you shouting out the Instagram. Absolutely. Shouting out the Instagram. We did pretty good today. Got like 15 new followers. Try to get to 100. It helps. So if you haven't already, please follow on Instagram. The link should be in the description. I'm also going to share it in the chat. Share it in the chat. Share it in the chat. 39 of you watching. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. All right, live chat. And here we go. There's the Instagram. Please like and share on that and follow. The Cardinals score made the game seem closer than it was. They dominated bigly the whole game. Good. I respect the Cardinals coaching staff. I don't think they're talented, but the coaching staff is on it. The former Eagle defensive coordinator. Every time there's a good return, it's a penalty. It seems like that, doesn't it? It seems like that. Tim got Raiders money line big. Had Dolphins money line and Chiefs money line big. Well, good stuff, Dave. Yeah, Kansas City money line. What was that? Minus 500 or something? I guess if you throw 10K on that, though, you get what? $2,000 or something like that? I don't know. How does that work? It's 100. You bet 500 to win 100. So yeah, you'd get like 2K if that was the case. I'm good, Tim. Just frustrated, waiting on the new staff and GM, possibly a new quarterback, right? What up, Daniel? How you doing? Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Family of Ken Stabler? All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the left. At their own 23, Kenny Pickett in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here for Najee Harris. Najee Harris has to dance in the backfield, but he does finally put his head in the ground and go up to about a gain of 3. People ready to jump ship after one game? Yeah. I mean, to be fair, we didn't like the staff or the GM way before the game, or way before the season. So, to be fair, this is just affirming what we already knew, but, optimistic fans trying to, hang on to it. Pickett takes a snap, drops back, looking, scanning, has to just get rid of the football, and Najee Harris trying to go up for it one-handed. Good defense there by the Raiders. 3rd and 6, Max Crosby getting a little bit of pressure. Man, Max Crosby started on the left side. He went all the way, stunted all the way around to the right side. Jeez. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Empty backfield set, 4 receivers to the left. George Pickens one-on-one on the right, takes a snap. He looks that way. Oh, he had the slant, but he didn't throw it. Now Pickens has to escape to his left and throws it high, looking for Calvin Austin, and incomplete. Pickett missing his chance. It looked like George Pickens won the slant from what I saw, but he didn't pull the trigger. Did the safety come down to scare him or something? Let's see. No, he had him. Oh, my goodness gracious. Pickens has got to be frustrated. He won the rep, and he should have had the first down. Pickett looked at him and didn't throw it. Presley Harvin, there's the kick. And a big booming kick way back to the 15-yard line. Here's the return going down the left sideline, cutting it up, and he will dive forward to up to the 26-yard line is DeAndre Carter, former Commander. Why did he leave the pocket? It was fine. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't throw it to Pickens. He looked like he had him. I do think it's time to let JDR go. Yeah. Carson Wentz reached out to the Jets. They said no thanks. Is that true? I believe them, actually. He should be getting more off of our D. Yeah. At least the Cowboys lost. Yeah, that was big. That was big. But no, I mean, you know, it is what it is. I want us to do well. I don't think we will with current management, but you know, that's why you play the games. You never truly know, do you? But I do feel pretty strongly that we're not very good. And EB really, you know, it's funny. As soon as I give him some credit, he just falls off. It's not good. Anyway, 42 of you in the chat. Appreciate you all being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. Appreciate you all. It's not time to give up on Hal. No, I'm not giving up on Hal yet. Anyway, it was the whole team's fault. Yeah. Tim, did you believe Commies had a chance against the Bills today? Absolutely, I thought they had a chance. Absolutely. I hope we have a whole new football staff by the end of February. We can only hope. Here we go. 1st and 10 at their own 26 is the Raiders. So we have yet to see a first down here. We got I formation. Jacobs the running back. Now Hooper motions into the tight end spot, so no more fullback now. Takes the snap. Play action. Jimmy throwing it over to the right side, and we have our first down is, oh my goodness, Devontae Adams, but he ran backwards, and I think this is going to be a 2nd and 1. So he had the first down and he ran backwards, and it's going to be 2nd and 1. Oh my goodness. Tim, you have talent about broadcasting games. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate the kind words. That is too funny. So now it's 2nd and 1 at the 35. Single back formation. Jimmy takes a snap and immediately, oh my gosh, he got rid of that ball. Wow, he got sacked immediately. What a jump by the defensive lineman, but somehow Jimmy got rid of the football. Adams, what in the world just happened? Adam blew up this play out of the A-gap, and he somehow gets rid of the football to Jacobs at the last possible second. First down. Wow, what a play. Jimmy G in the shotgun. Davante Adams in motion right to left. 2 receivers each side at their own 40. Jimmy G takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking. Now he's going to float it over to the left side. Has his man wide open is Davante Adams. And that'll be another first down. This one goes for 19. Beautifully done. Great protection here. And just flicks it over there to Adams, and he's done. Here we go. Jimmy G, single back formation. 2 receivers each way. Up to the 41-yard line of the Steelers. Takes the snap. Delayed handoff up the middle for Jacobs, and this time he does slip a tackle, and he finds a way to get a positive gain out of it. Wait a minute, the ball comes out! Hold up, TJ Watt ends up with the football. Is this legit? Wow, the Steelers may have got a fumble here. Hold the phone. Let's see here. Does the ball come out? It looks like it's knees down, so this should be overturned here. Should be overturned, and this should be a 2-yard gain for the Raiders, 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line. If we kicked the field goal in the second earlier, the game would have been different. I don't know if that's true. I really don't. I think the biggest problem is that our defense came in with the wrong game plan. Davante Adams is just smooth running routes. True. He's a beast. I don't know if I agree, Kokosio. I really don't. I think that's a hindsight 2020 by everybody, but it's... You know, it would have been really nice to be able to get a touchdown there. Make it a 10-7 game, I believe, at the time. And, you know, last week we went for it on 4th and 4 and got it. Right? So you can say, oh, it's bad, but if we don't go for 4th and 4 last week, we don't win that game. Right? So, I mean, when you lose 37-3, there's a lot more than just, oh, you didn't take a field goal early on that. Hal has great upside? He does. Hal does have great upside. Klein is a problem? O-line, yeah. O-line's a problem. That's for sure. So the players are under review. This should be overturned. Raiders should maintain possession here. 2nd and 8. I was going to give him props. I don't know how he somehow even got a positive gain out of that. It looked like he was going to get a 2-yard loss and then squeezed through and got a 4-yard gain. Sorry, 2-yard gain, so 4 extra yards that he shouldn't have got. So I think we're 2 subscribers away. We're 3 subscribers away from 4850. So hopefully we get that tonight. That'd be cool. I want Trent Scott at right tackle. Wiley is absolutely cooked. Yeah. Yep. Yep, after review, the runner was down by contact. Las Vegas ball at. So, gain of 2. On 1st and 10, so 2nd and 8 at the 39. Yes, Evie didn't have a good day, but I hate the O-line. Yep. CCR? What's CCR? I'm not sure of that. I'm assuming Ron is the last word on there. They didn't pick all the stunts. Yep. All right, so 2nd and 8 coming up here for the Raiders. Empty backfield set, 3 receivers to the right. Adams in the slot to the left. Oh, there was a glitch in the screen there. False start, and it looks like it will be a 5-yard penalty. So they move it back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 13 at the Pittsburgh 44. Tim didn't play. What? Oh, yeah, I didn't play as a... I got Derrick Henry in the 2nd round of my fantasy, and he has 11 carries for 20 yards. It's rough, dude. That's rough. 2nd and 14. 2 receivers each side. Jimmy G in the shotgun. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Jimmy Steps up, throws it over the middle of the field, has his man caught by Myers, and he slips a tackle, but then he slips after on the juke, and it'll now be 3rd and 2. Tim can block you. Why do the Raiders wide receivers keep running back from the first down? I don't know. It's funny looking at it. Oh, QB sneak. And does Jimmy G get it? Oh, on the second effort, he's close. And it looks like they will give it to him up to the 31-yard line. So 7 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first quarter. I believe this is the Raiders already their 3rd drive. We had 4 3-and-outs before we finally got a first down. And then here come the Raiders. Now have a few first downs under their belt. So first down. Oh, they will measure it here. Jimmy G ran right into the back of his offensive lineman and somehow on the second effort squeezed to the first down marker. It's going to be very close. Where's it going to be? It is a chain length short. Chain length short. So now it's 4th and inches. Let's see what Jeremy and McDaniels wants to do here. Maybe getting rid of that week of preseason and changing the rules in practice have made the first couple of weeks so sloppy. I don't know. Teams look bad. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Henry didn't do good for me as well. Titans do have some fixing up to do. Yeah. All right, 4th and inches. They're going to go for it here. They're going to go for it. Mike Tomlin using some 4-letter words, not happy about something. But here we go. So the Raiders will use their first timeout. Not sure what the confusion was. I mean, how in the world do you have to waste a timeout when they do a clock stoppage to measure? Like, you should already know if it's not there, you know what play you're going to call. If it is a first down, you know what play you're going to call. You should have already thought of this. Josh Jacobs should pass the ball here. Me at wide receivers and Tim at tight end in a game full of quick slants. There you go, Yin Yang. I like it. I like that. All right. 8. So here we go. They're going for it. Jimmy G under center. I formation. Mayer in motion. Takes a snap. Play action. Jimmy pumping, going deep, has a step on his man, and Davante Adams gets the touchdown! What a play by the Raiders on 4th and inches. Go for it all, and they get it to go. He threw it under, throws it, but Davante Adams makes the catch anyway. What concentration here. Peterson was right there, but he couldn't locate the football. And Davante Adams with the touchdown on 4th and inches. You get a 32-yard completion. Wow. Carlson ready to kick the PAT. We have the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is barely good. Squeezed in the left side of the upright. But here we go. Raiders have an early lead, 7-0 in the first quarter. Can the Pittsburgh Steelers respond? That was beautiful. Yeah, Scott Turner is him. Oh, yeah, Scott Turner's the OC. Is he the play caller here? For real? No shot. No shot. Scott Turner is the OC here, isn't he? Hold on. Raiders offensive coordinator. No, it's Mick Lombardi. Okay, never mind. Mick Lombardi. Scott Turner is the pass game coordinator. No ban for Raiders. No ban for Raiders. He's the pass game coordinator. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Man, why is there such a delay on the chat? It's kind of sad. I wish there wasn't such a delay. It's like a 20-second delay still. I don't know how to get rid of it. I guess it's just is what it is on here. Is what it is. Scott Turner just sits in his meetings and gives opinions. The Raiders then do the opposite of what he suggests. I knew he was in the booth somewhere. Yep. Scott Turner, the GOAT. So that's not good for my fantasy team. I can't have Devontae Adams go berserk. I mean, I still should win this game, but Adams already has 16.5 points, and we're halfway through the first quarter. So hopefully he slows down a little here. But I'm winning big. I'm 198 to 154, so I'm looking good. Yeah, YouTube controls that. Isn't that annoying? How's your channel coming along, Kokosio? If you haven't already, Kokosio puts up some good stuff over there. Kokosio Sports. YouTube. He's up to 1.14K subs. He's got that thumbnail game working. 43,000 views on the Commanders thing. That's cool. There's the kick from Carlson. And it will be a touchback. He's got 1.7K, 5.3K, so you're doing good. Good, man. Keep it up. Now we know why they called timeout. Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Now Washington goes in motion to the right. Pickett in the shotgun, now down by 7, takes the snap. Pumping, going over to the right side, and Pickens could not hang on to it. Great coverage there by Marcus Peters all over George Pickens. 2nd and 10. Oh, Pickens lost his concentration, couldn't quite bring it in. Good coverage, though, by Peters. 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. 2nd and 10. Pickett in the shotgun. Pickens goes in motion, out wide to the left, takes a snap, handoff up the middle here for Warren, and Warren will get spun down for a gain of 3. 7 minutes to go, and counting now for the Steelers. Grandpa Peters. Yeah, how old is Marcus Peters these days? That's a great point. That's a great point. All right, in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to the right. Pickett in the shotgun. Allen goes in motion to the left, takes a snap. Blitz coming. Pickett holds on to it a while, but has time going deep. Has a snap, and it's Calvin Austin! And it's a huge touchdown! Oh no, there's a flag back in the backfield. Oh, Calvin Austin's might be negated. No, it was like a 72-yard touchdown. Is it good or is it not? Hold on. Prior to the pass. Hold. Defense! Number 25! And it's negated, and it's a touchdown Raiders. And they're an extra point away from tying this up. They did a great job picking up that. Oh, number 76 definitely held as well, but no call. And Calvin Austin just turns on the turbojets. And there you go. All right. Here's the extra point from Boswell. The snap, the hold, the kick is up and good. And it's 7-7 here with 6:12 to go in the first quarter. And all of a sudden, where just when these two offenses couldn't do anything right, so Trayvon Merrick held somebody different than Calvin Austin. That was a completely different spot on the field. But yeah, thought it was a touchdown Steelers. It was a touchdown Steelers. So 7-7. Tim, I just wanted to say hi. Dallas lost. That's awesome. Keep up the good and hard work. Pretty good. Hasn't been a full year. Hasn't even been a full year. This is definitely the time when viewers come back. So it'll be interesting. Thank you for the shout outs. Big fan of you for a long time, bro. Thank you, man. Keep up the good work. Not a lot of people can sit for over 8+ hours live watching these games. We thank you. Thank you, dude. Thanks for the kind words. All right, so we're 7-7 now. Boswell getting ready to kick it off here to the Raiders. Tim, you said touchdown Raiders? Ooh, I meant touchdown Steelers. Well, ignore it. Listen to what I mean, not what I say. What up, Nate? They're both black teams, so what can I do? That's crazy. Jimmy G has the third highest win percentage out of every quarterback in the league. That's insane. Here we go. Under center, takes a snap, handoff. No, play action. Jimmy G is going to get sacked by you-know-who, T.J. Watt. 8-yard loss. And yeah, he's already got 5 sacks on the year. It's week 3, bro. Relax. 5 sacks in 3 games. Slow it down there, bro. Slow it down, bro. Tim, don't let me find out you jumped out the car, too. You jumped out the... 2nd and 18. 2 receivers to each side. Jimmy G in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking to his left. Scans the field. Now it's going to throw it over the middle of the field, and it is caught by Myers with 4 Steelers around him. Somehow Myers is the one that catches that pass, and it's a 13-yard gain, and that'll set up 3rd and 5. Hey, Tim, can you name the only NFL quarterback besides Patrick Mahomes with multiple Super Bowl rings? Only active quarterback, you mean? Third and 5. 3 receivers to the right. Jimmy G in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to pass, steps up, looking, floating it to the end. Oh, incomplete. It was not to the end zone, but floating it for a first down, but he could not connect with Amir Abdullah. And it'll bring up 4th and 5, and the Raiders will be forced to punt. Can you name the only active quarterback besides Patrick Mahomes with multiple Super Bowl rings? I'm assuming you mean active quarterback. Is there another one in the league that is an active quarterback that has it? Unless it's like a backup. There's the kick from A.J. Cole. Calvin Austin back to return. Catches it at the 20. Austin, room to run, but he's only going to get 2. Nice tackle there. Nice tackle by Robemeyer or something like that. And he makes a tackle to get him at the 25-yard line. Doesn't let him get any farther. So the 1st and 10 here for the Steelers when we come back from this commercial break. So is it Jimmy G? Actually, it might be Jimmy G, huh? Because a backup for the Patriots 2 years. Was he the backup there for 2 of them? That is kind of crazy. Now we're back to only having 1 or even 2 guys in the league with 2 Super Bowl championships. By the way, chat is a bit delayed. It is delayed. I wish YouTube wasn't good. No, the answer is all the Chiefs backup QBs. That's funny. No, Chad Henne actually retired this year, so he's not active. Let's see. I guess it has to be Jimmy G, right? Because of the 2 with the Patriots? Was it 2 with the Patriots, though? Are we sure? But that is wild, huh? It's really the end of an era. No more Manning, no more Brady, no more... Who else had multiple Super Bowls? No more Eli, no more Big Ben. There was a bunch of multi-Super Bowl champions there for a bit. And they're all retired. Kika Chad, Henny, yeah. Ours is under rookie contract. Yeah. Liberty, liberty. Mayer and Wilson haven't been doing much. I thought they would be a solid pickups in the draft. Well, they're just not using them. They're just using Mayer as like solely a blocker. It's annoying. Tim, that offensive line was terrible today. What are we gonna do? We're supposed to protect them like we did against the Broncos. Russell Wilson kind of counts. Here we go. 3 receivers to the left. Man in motion. No. Here we go. In the shotguns, Kenny Pickett takes a snap. 4-man rush, pumping, throwing it over to the right side, and it's dropped. Marcus Peters had a wide open interception that should have been gone for a pick 6, and he drops it. Wow. And he drops it. How in the world does he not catch that? Oh, he needs therapy. That's sad. Wow. He's got 32 interceptions in his career, almost none easier than that one. Jeez. Here we go. Under center, 2nd and 10. Man in motion, takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here for Harris. Harris will only get a gain of about 2 on the play. So 3rd and 8 here for the Steelers. How did bro not catch that? I have no clue. Conor McGarry bought a Lambo yacht. Kamara's going to bounce back, have a long weekend winning streak. I'm for that, Agamad. I'm for that. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Three receivers to the left. Warren motions back into the backfield. 1 man to the right. Pickett in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Drops back. Steps up. Has a pocket. Throwing over the middle of the field. And it will be caught by George Pickens. And Pickens will get up to the 39-yard line. They actually let him stand back up. So he may even get an extra yard because of it. George Pickens gets his first catch of the night for a gain of 13. George Pickens one-on-one with Hobbs, wins that matchup. Max Crot. No, wait. Who was that? 3 receivers to the left at the 40-yard line. Man in motion is Robinson. 2 receivers each way now. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here is Harris. Harris a little slow to get going, and he's going to get swarm tackled. Marcus Peters, the first one there. He's just hanging on to his waist, not letting him go anywhere, and then the cavalry comes, and it's going to be a gain of nothing. 2nd and 10. Is Pickett out there? Yes, he is. All right, 2nd and 10. Pickett, empty backfield set here. Najee Harris lined up in the tight end spot on the left side. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Pickett throws it over to the right side, has his man Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson will carry a defender for about 6 yards or so. 3rd and manageable coming up for the Steelers as they move up to their own 46-yard line. Did you hear what Bowles said after the Dolphins game? Oh, geez, I can only imagine. The tackle you're talking about, their tackle? All right, 3rd and 4. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. It's tied up 7-7. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap, drops back to pass. Pickett stepping up, and down goes Pickett. Max Crosby with his first sack of the game. How many does he have so far? He has another one, so that's his 2nd sack on the year. Absolute stud is Max Crosby. Max Crosby left 1-on-1. No, he even got doubled. He got doubled. Wow. He got doubled and still got there for a sack. Fortunately for him, not illegal hands to the face or no face mask. He didn't grab it, so well done. Here we go. There's Presley Harvin to punt it away. There's the kick. We have DeAndre Carter back to return, and he will let it bounce. It's going to take a Steelers bounce. Bounce around the 20, and that will land around the 13.5-yard line. Pierre picks it up. So Jimmy G coming back onto the field here with 49 seconds to go in the first quarter. 7-7. If they can protect Sam better, it'll break him psychologically. Oh, if they can't, rather, break him psychologically and physically. How can you not address offensive line? How is that not the most important thing on your list? No, they went bargain shopping. I was saying it all offseason, man. If anybody was listening to me, I was trying to say it. But what do I know? 1st and 10. Jimmy G in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. At their own 14-yard line are the Raiders. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle here for Jacobs. Jacobs hits a man in the hole, but nice tackle. You'll only get a gain of about 2. It was Wallace, the linebacker. No, wait. How am I behind again? They're going to hurry up to the line. Jacobs, the single back. Takes the snap. Jimmy G looking to pass. Quick throw over to the left side, and it will be caught by Devontae Adams. Gains 7 on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd and 1. So Devontae Adams having a great day already. 5 catches, 72 yards, and a touchdown, and we're not even out of the first quarter. Pain is better. He said it's been 7 years. So it's been 7 years and all he's done is lost. Yeah. All right, so that will bring us to the end of the first quarter here. 3rd and 1 when we come back at their own 23 is the Raiders. Tie ball game 7-7. And here we go. So 57% of you are picking the Raiders tonight. I do have the Raiders as well as the slight favorites. They have a winning quarterback, better offensive line, even though their offensive line's not that great either. But here we go. They addressed the offensive line at Will Diggs. It's just the house they went at that addressed it is in the ghetto. Yeah. So may as well say they didn't address it. But anyway, I'm going to go fill up my water real quick. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1. Here we go. 3rd and 1. In the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes a snap. Four-man rush. Quick throw over to the right side. Has his man, Davante Adams, and that's a first down. Adams being covered by Minkah Fitzpatrick there. Quick throw, 6 yards already. 6 catches, 78 yards, and a touchdown for Adams. If I lose this week because Adams decided to go absolutely ape crap, it's going to be frustrating. I'm up big. I'm up by 42, but well, now less with after that catch, but still. Here we go, 1st and 10. Man in motion. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here is Jacobs. Jacobs barreling through the line and gets a gain of about 6. Stop Adams, right? Got Twitter posts for you at halftime. Also, I told you guys not to trash talk about Buffalo. Yep. I think Buffalo is a little overrated, but they're still a pretty good team. Yep. 2nd and 4. Mayer in motion into the fullback spot. Takes a snap, pitch play to Jacobs. He's going to cut it up the middle, try to go all the way cut back. And he'll get a gain of about 2.5 yards on that play. 3rd down and about 1.5 coming up for the Raiders. Seems like on these short situations, they want to go to the air. Let's see if they go that direction again. 3rd and 1. All I hope is Caleb Williams don't land in the AFC. Here we go. Jimmy G in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Renfro in motion left to right. Now 2 receivers each way. Blitz coming. Jimmy G picked up well, though. He steps up, now throwing it over the middle of the field. And guess who? Yet again, Davante Adams. 7 catches, 97 yards. And we're only 2 minutes into the second quarter. Good night almighty. Can the Steelers please put somebody else on Davante Adams? Josh Jacobs, what a block. Huge block. And what a throw by Jimmy G. That was a great throw. On the run, finding his man, finding the opening in the zone. Well done. 1st and 10. 2 receivers each way. Mayer in motion, now stays on the left side. Takes the snap, play action. Jimmy going deep and looking for Myers. And no, oh, wait a minute. Oh, late flag, and Fitzpatrick can't believe it. Myers didn't even attempt to go after the ball. He said, yo, he's holding me, bro. He's holding me, bro. Adams is the best receiver in the league, in my opinion. Adams is nasty. But JJ's nasty, too. I don't know, man. It's between him and JJ. No flag for defensive pass interference. The ball was not in the area, it looks like. I don't know. I don't pay you to block, run. All right, 2nd and 10. 12:27 to go here in the second quarter. I'm actually glad they didn't throw the flag there. That would have bailed out the quarterback. That was not a good throw. Here we go, 12:27 to go. 3 receivers to the right. Up to the 43-yard line. Jimmy G in the shotgun. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Looking, pumping, pressure coming, has to get rid of it, and does, and intercepted! Wallace! Comes up with the pick, and the Steelers get the ball back here with 12:21 to go in the second quarter. Jimmy Garoppolo looked like he was looking for Myers. Tried to squeeze it in there with pressure around him and a great undercut. No, it was Mayer. He was looking for Michael Mayer. One-on-one with the corner, Levi. Wow. I heard JJ ask for a trade. Yeah, I mean, I respect it. He wants to win. But at the same time, I don't know if I would want to trade if I was JJ. I mean, he is putting up numbers over there. They're willing to give it to him. Like, give him the ball all the time. It's crazy. I knew we were in deep doo-doo when we could not get off the field in the first drive on multiple third longs. Yeah. It was a big deal. It was a big deal. JJ's so good. And you know what? You also everybody has to respect what the heck Tyreek Hill is doing. I mean, good night almighty. He is in a pretty good offense, but he is so freaking good. What up, Dubs? How you doing? 54 of you in the house. Appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, hit that like button and subscribe. We'll be here for every primetime game. If JJ goes anywhere, it's going to be the Bengals. Oh, no shot. Could you imagine? Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson? That'd be absurd. I hope he doesn't get traded because that's going to hurt my fantasy team. I like him on Minnesota. They force feed him the ball, man. 13 targets. I think he gets like 10 to 13 targets every game. Devontae Adams, man. Have a day, dude. 6 catches, 78 yards, and a touchdown already. 19.8 points in my league. And we're not even halfway through the second quarter. Like, that's scary, considering I'm up 41, but this is exactly what I couldn't have. You know, if he had like 8 points right now, maybe 11, I'd be feeling all right. But if he gets 20 points a quarter, I lose. Chase and Jefferson would combine for 400 yards each game. Yeah, that would be stupid. Tim, you still like Chase over JJ? Nah, that was for the memes, really, to be honest with you. That was fun, but no, JJ is definitely proven over Jamar. Damn, I thought I'd been a subscriber. Daniel Morgan, you haven't been a subscriber this whole time. Tisk, tisk, Daniel. Tisk, tisk. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. 3 receivers to the left after the motion. Kenny in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Flush to his left immediately, and then he gets rid of it. Caught by Freiermuth, and Freiermuth will get knocked out of bounds after a gain of 14. 12-17 to go here in the second quarter. Clock continues to run here. 1st down for the Steelers. Still tie game right now, 7-7. Kenny Pickett with a nice deep shot to Calvin Austin earlier. That's how they got their score. Kenny Pickett did nearly throw a pick 6, though. So he's got to stay calm. Here we go. 3 receivers to the right. Now 1 motions over to the left is Calvin Austin. Takes a snap. Play action. Quick throw to Calvin Austin in the screen game. Calvin Austin gets waylaid. Diablo comes up and destroys him after a gain of 1 maybe. I had a choice between Dak and Purdy. I changed it to Purdy Thursday. Nice. Purdy, that's a great fantasy quarterback, for real. They have a lot of great play calls and screen games and ways that he can get fantasy points without even really doing much. Chase and JJ, then T. Higgins at wide receiver 3. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle here. Najee Harris, nice spin move in the hole, still going. They're trying to strip him, could not work. Good job by Najee Harris keeping 2 hands on that football, and it's going to be a gain of about 8 on the play. No, 9, roughly. And 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Steelers. Nice spin in the hole. Trayvon Merrick missing the tackle. He's a guy I missed on. Trayvon Merrick, I had a lot higher hopes on than he came out to be, so disappointing. 3rd and 1. 10:30 to go in the second quarter. You can't win them all. Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett. Jacob has 1.9 fantasy points so far. Jeez. Make sure you smash the like button in the face. Speaking of like buttons and follow buttons and all that good stuff, I'm going to share my Instagram again in the chat. If you haven't already, please subscribe, or follow. Trying to get some more. Oh, hold on. Copy link. All right, here we go. Kenny Pickett, under center, 3rd and 1. Takes a snap, and he's going to QB sneak it, and it looks like he got it. Diving ahead past the 45-yard line. So that should be a first down for the Steelers. Wait a minute. Late flag? Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Max Crosby gets a 15-yard penalty added to the end of the play, and that'll bring him to the 30-ish yard line. Crosby grabs the tackle. Weird. All right. Don't necessarily really like the call. That's interesting. I don't know. JJ needs to come to Washington. Maybe he'll get an actual target. Yeah, no. He doesn't need to come here. We have the receivers, man. Even though I love JJ, but we do already have the receivers. We just don't use them. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here. And Warren, nice run up to the left sideline. Excuse me, left side of the line. And it should be a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Steelers. 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Need to trade for O-lineman? No kidding. 2nd and 4. Single back formation here. Austin in motion right to left. Now he goes in motion to the right. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here. Warren, this time nowhere to go. What a play by big boy number 95 is John Jenkins. John Jenkins absolutely blew that run play up, and he's going to have a loss on the play. 3rd down coming up for the Steelers. If we get anyone from Vikings get Darrisaw, that would be nice. Darrisaw is another guy I was sleeping on. 3rd and 6. Empty backfield. Now Warren motions back into the backfield. 3 receivers to the left. Pickens one-on-one on the right. Takes a snap. He's looking that way. Now he's going back to the left. Steps up. Throwing it over to the right side. And it's incomplete looking at Austin. Austin wanted a flag's not going to get it. Hobbs on the coverage. And it's going to bring up 4th and 6 for the Raiders. They are in field goal range here at the current, for the Steelers. They are in field goal range here at the current Raiders 25-yard line. He wanted a flag. It looked like hand-to-hand combat, but both guys making plays on the ball. I respect the no call, trying to go back shoulder. Just followed you on the gram. Appreciate it. Boswell looking to make a field goal here to take the lead. Right in the middle of the field, 43-yarder. Takes the snap, there's the kick, and it is up, and it is good. So 10-7 lead now for the Steelers here. Still 8:33 to go in the second quarter. And we got a game. Darrisaw and Reef, yeah. I would trade Curtis Samuel for Andre Dillard. That's an interesting option. Yeah, we're trying to get to 100 followers on Instagram. I'll share it again just for good measure. But we're trying to get to 100 followers. Apparently, at that point, you can start getting some extra stuffs. For as far as like, what am I saying? Analytics and different stuff like that. So it'll help out the editor. Is Jacobs doing anything? No, not really. If we look here at the box score, Josh Jacobs has 6 carries, 19 yards. The only one with any like real yards is Devontae Adams right now. Jacoby has 2 catches, 26 yards. That's okay. 6 carries, 19 yards. But only 3 dudes have yards for the Raiders right now. Josh Jacobs, Devontae Adams, Jacoby Myers. That is it. I trade Del Rio and Ron for the Browns' whole line. Anybody that wants Del Rio and Ron can take them stat. Weak, yeah. The problem today was we kept going away from B-Rob. I mean, I don't hate what you're saying. I don't necessarily disagree. I know I had another short that my editor put out today. Shout out, Rye Guy. Shout out, Rye Guy. How's that one, dude? It's funny. He's too funny. All right, here's the kickoff from Boswell. And it is a touchback. Make EB head coach and get it over with. With how EB coached today, I'm not too thrilled with that one either. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. This one's doing great. Already got 1 subscriber off of it. It's flying up the boards. Nice. 230 views already, early. Love that. 40% viewed, 61%. Okay, interesting. All right, here we go. Single back formation. Jimmy G under center. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle here for Jacobs, and he's going to lose a yard on this play. Maybe somehow get back to the line of scrimmage on the second effort, but Cole Holcomb coming up and making the tackle. Maybe trade for Quentin Nelson. That's interesting. I don't know. Are the Colts in a, like, are Colts selling right now, or aren't they like 2-1 or something crazy? I don't even know if they're selling. Is my team winning, Tim? Are you the Steelers fan? No. Yes, rather. They're winning 10-7. Jimmy takes a snap. Pumping, has time. Now going deep. And Devontae Adams. Oh, my goodness gracious. I thought he was about to moss him. But Mika Fitzpatrick coming to help and make sure that did not happen. Because Devontae Adams, if he was left one-on-one out there, I think he was about to moss Levi Wallace. Go Raiders, I hate Steelers. Cardinals kick butt. Yeah, there you go. Nope, good defense there by Levi. Never mind. I should shout out Levi Wallace. That's great defense out there on Devontae Adams. Well done. Here we go. 3rd and 11. 3 receivers to the left. Hooper to the right. And, is this a delay of game? Delay of game on the Raiders. Move them back 5 more. Now 3rd and 16. Wow. 7:53 to go in the second quarter. 3rd and 16 now for the Raiders. This is rough. My Lord Fudge, dang. All right, will Watt get another sack here on 3rd and long? 3 receivers to the left, takes a snap. They do help him out. It's a good protection over the middle. They're going to get it to Amir Abdullah. Abdullah will get a decent gain on 3rd and 16. Gains about 10, but not enough for the first down. Maybe 12, actually. So that'll bring up 4th down in about 4. And the Raiders will be forced to punt. Coolness contract is massive, $20 a year. The team is 2-1. They aren't selling anything. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they were 2-1. Thank goodness for the Sunday morning slaughter. Helps take the pain away from the Monday dreadful night memory. It's back. If Bears don't get it together, they're going to be selling. That's true. I'll take Darnell Wright. I like him. All right. Fair catch being called here by Calvin Austin right around the 23-yard line. So with 7:04 to go, the Steelers will have the ball and the lead here in the game. The Bears' O-line is worse than ours. I like Darnell Wright. He's a rookie. I'm interested. Did you watch any of the Dolphins game? Their players are next level. Will be hard to stop by anyone. Yeah, I didn't watch any of it, but I know of the Mike McDaniel / Shanahan offense style. Tua's playing great. Tyreek Hill's a just absurd receiver out there. But that run game is just nastiness. The run scheme in general. I don't know why. I really don't even understand why people just don't consistently primarily run zone run. I don't understand it sometimes. Like all this inside zone stuff and inside power O. I mean, sometimes you can run it, but man, it's so good when you get fully effective on that zone, outside zone scheme, especially a fast running back that knows how to have good vision, have a good hole. It's so good. And then the play action off of it is so dangerous. It's ridiculous. They're going to keep Darnell. I know he's a rookie. I get it. I know they're not going to get rid of Darnell. They just used a 10th overall pick on him. Still, it's who I want. Is this a rebuilding year? Last few years have been buying years. Buying Alex Smith, buying Wentz. Now you'll cut Wentz and Heineke. Well, they're in a win now mode with what they got. They feel as though this is the best roster in a long time. I disagreed, but they think that's super talented. A lot of fans in the front office. So it is what it is. Tried to ask this earlier, but your chat was popping. Fair enough. Thanks. The Bears were distracted by Taylor Swift in the stands. That's why they lost. Ouch. Wait, who? Did he really? No, that's fake news. That's fake news. That's funny, but no. Bears DC was not. No, he had health issues and things like that. I'm not spreading that rumor. Here we go. Man in motion is Washington. Single back formation, takes the snap. Play action, rolling to his left. Looking. Pickett throwing it underneath, and it will be caught by George Pickens. Toe tapping on the sideline. Pickens got to be careful not to jaw at the opposing bench. You don't want to get a penalty for no reason. Mike McDaniels runs the scheme is like Shanahan on steroids. Yeah, well, that's where he got it from. He came from the Shanahan tree. What a catch. All right, here we go. 6.5 to go. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle, and Harris cannot escape Trayvon Merrick in the hole. And the cavalry comes to clean him up. No gain on it. 0-0. Thanks for a reminder. Someone said the Commanders chat earlier that Sam Howell is going to be good enough to land like a 16 to 18 pick. Do you think so? Of course. That's Ron Rivera's special. Son, no, the Bears are such a dumpster fire. Yeah. 3 receivers to the right. Warren in motion. Takes a snap, drops back to pass. Pickett throwing it over to the left side and has great coverage. Great coverage by Bennett on Pickens. He's able to poke that away. Well done, Bennett.